Hello, and welcome to an all-new edition of John Enkosky's Mouthguard. I'm your host, John Enkosky, and you're watching John Enkosky's main channel. Stay tuned for a John Enkosky Minute of Mouthguard. Welcome back. Joining me today on Mouthguard, we have Matt, aka Little Mike Johnson. He is a drummer, a skater, a hater, and a creator.
You're fired.
Not to mention a lover.
Kind of fantastic. I want to know.
And to my left, we have Benjamin Jarvella. You may remember him from the first episode of this season, as well as his article in the main campus and WMEB's Morning Buzz. And, according to my notes, an all-around blowhard.
There we go.
Okay, and down on the end, we have Mr. Travis Bourassa, this show's producer, as well as a last-minute fill-in for a nameless fool.
Let's just say his name is Mario Moretto. And
Like,
you're watching
just-
this right now, Mario. Your ass is
Fired.
mine.
Yeah,
And
also
I'm gonna hunt
Mario, Mouthguard's official stance is we hope you get cancer.
I think we can all agree on that.
Yep,
Here, here.
you're here.
Man law.
Tomorrow when Mario
Okay.
gets cancer, we get sued.
Right into our first topic, the littlest anorexic. In Britain, I guess they're having this big problem with all these little kids, like 10-year-old girls suffering from anorexia and a whole bunch of eating disorders that like 15 years ago, they just didn't go that young. Now, should we be encouraging these eating disorders as they make for really sexy 10-year-olds, or is this like a fault of societies for making them feel like they have to be really
I'd like to start on
attractive?
this one. I'd say it's wrong to make thin, sexy 10-year-olds because they're underage, it's illegal, it's morally wrong to have sex with young children.
Travis doesn't like getting set up like that.
It is not right whatsoever. So no, anorexia for anybody that is under 18, thumbs down.
All right, okay. How do you feel about the
I'm gonna
subject?
say that's the parents. Like, you know, if you got your kid eating their 5 Cheerios a day, maybe it's time to sit down and slap him around a little bit and make him eat the whole bowl. How do you get an anorexic 10-year-old? The 10-year-old doesn't get to say no.
Well, I know I only find a girl attractive if I can see her spine through her stomach. But yeah, at that age, not so much. But I think it's not necessarily a sick pressure put on by their peers, but a normal pressure, because everyone knows the more you eat when you're young, the taller you get, not the fatter you get. So if they can't figure that out, tough.
So what you're saying is we're gonna have like 3 foot tall 18-year-olds if they start the anorexia
Right.
at 10 years old?
Right. I mean,
So-
you need to figure out how to gain the weight.
By his reference,
By
I
this
should be
logic-
12 and a half feet tall.
If we make the anorexia start when they're 3-year-olds, we can create pocket-sized women when they're adults.
Well, what good is that?
Okay, well, that's our next
Well, that's a
topic.
good deal.
Will these pocket-sized women be beneficial or detrimental to society?
Detrimental.
I think the last thing I want is a woman in my pocket all day long. I get nagged enough as it is.
I think we wouldn't be able to keep track of them. Oh, we've got the slides up right now.
Oh, and also, as we all know, when creatures are small, they multiply like 10 times, just on their own, asexually. So we will be overwhelmed with miniature women.
If we had to choose one celebrity woman that we wanted to miniaturize and asexually breed, so there's millions of them running around, who would we choose?
Kathy Bates.
Ooh, that's a good
I choose comedian Judy Gold.
Judy Gold. Wow. I'm going to say Paris Hilton just because I'll get to kill her 10,000 times then.
You could just stomp.
There's got to be
Exactly,
someone
that's
around
true.
so that you can, once they asexually multiply, you can just play marbles with them. As long as they're like that big or smaller.
So they could, what if we had tiny marbles that were hollow that they could climb inside of?
Like a
and then they
gerbil
could-
ball.
Yeah, it would be like American Gladiators, but on a smaller scale. We could have them fight each other.
And the thing is, also when little creatures die, it doesn't matter morally. Because they're really
You could be-
small.
yeah, you could just be like, hey, I'm having a bad day. Little Paris Hilton, come here. Good deal.
See, I'm going to say we should be creating pocket Hitlers, just because who doesn't want to crush a pocket Hitler? We just have to make them female first.
Be like the
I
new
think,
stress
okay,
ball.
if we're going to crush a pocket Hitler, let's give him a chance and give him wings. So we have to use fly swatters.
It's only fun to kill Hitler if you have to catch him first.
Yeah, it makes it more of a game.
Okay.
The most dangerous game. Man.
Bum, bum, bum. Okay, I don't think this topic can get any more retarded. So we're not going to have a box.
I disagree with you, John, and if I could challenge you to a fight over that, I would.
Really? Because I bet that you could challenge Matt to a fight.
No, it's not worth it. Not worth it. Next topic.
Okay, let's get into our next topic. The movie Fast Food Nation. None of us have seen it, but
So we're qualified to talk about it.
yeah.
at length.
So
I've got
as
plenty to say.
experts on this movie and every movie about fast food, like I think we've all seen Super Size Me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's change it to the movie Super Size Me. Richard Linklater's Super Size Me.
We're getting sued now.
It's a comedic look at the fast food industry.
That's
You
true
know
about Super Size Me too. That's
Yeah, exactly. We've all probably had some sort of job in food service of some sort.
I have. I worked at McDonald's and Arby's.
I also have worked at Arby's.
Thank God I've managed to avoid that. I feel good about myself.
Aren't you a fancy pants?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I feel like someone thinks he's superior to us.
Maybe just you.
Okay, now what's the best fast food restaurant? As I'm sure we've all at least eaten fast food.
Well, I'd have to say Arby's because no one ever goes, so you never have to wait in line.
Fair enough.
That's true.
Case
It's also
closed.
really
Moving
expensive
on.
though.
And the
Well,
Bangor
it's more
Arby's,
delicious.
as we established, doesn't really take debit unless you want to use their stupid ATM.
I never
Word.
pay for fast food with debit anyway.
Why?
Okay,
I smell a fight.
You know,
Robert
actually,
Hemingway.
ducking under the desk means you automatically challenge Travis Bourassa to a fight based on Mouthguard bylines. So we'll be back in a minute with a minute of Mouthguard madness. Stay tuned.
Didn't realize that was a policy.
Oh my God.
It is now.
Gotta get somebody in there.
Got nothing to do, ain't got no job, ain't got no one to lose, yeah, and I gotta find
Mainbound offers you made something that is hard to get anywhere else. Something that fits every lifestyle and every skill level. From the beginner who has never paddled a kayak to the expert who thinks a rock face is never steep enough, we have it here for you. The Maine Outdoors are right at our doorstep and we invite you to make the most of them. We have an excellent professional staff and devoted student instructors who are just waiting to teach you the ropes. We are constantly offering student classes in climbing, kayaking, canoeing, skiing, camping, and more. So check us out at the Mainbound Center next to the Union and see what's happening, because life's an adventure, and so are we.
Welcome back and get ready for a minute of Mouthguard madness. In the ring, we have Travis Bourassa and Matt Johnson fighting because Matt claims debit cards are never acceptable for fast food. Travis says you should only use debit. Ready, set, debate! Boo!
Oh, Travis gonna have to take out the little girl pants. Somebody land a punch.
Punch really hard! Okay, it would appear as though both panelists suck at boxing, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
4. Take a cheap shot. 3.
You just lost the fight, mister! You just lost the fight! You're off the show! The whole system's out of order!
Hi, I'm Randy Perkins, Director of Promotions here at the main channel. I'm offering you a chance to get more recognition for your organization and more participation. Here at the main channel, we are working on several different programs that are made for students and by students. Take, for example, Mouthguard, UMaine's premier boxing debate show. For those sports fans out there, we have Black Bear Nation, a weekly sports program that keeps students up to date with Black Bear sports teams. And what would any channel be without the news? The Today, Tonight, and Tomorrow show airs live twice a week that focuses on campus news. Like I said earlier, we want to promote your organization, no matter what it is. Main Channel Promotions will provide your commercials free of charge and will place them wherever these great shows are aired. So contact myself, Randy Perkins, on First Class, or come on down to the station at 219 Alumni Hall and check us out. And remember, all promotions with us are free, so don't pass this up.
Welcome back. What we just learned from that fight is punching the host automatically disqualifies you, and therefore you lost, and you should only pay for fast food with a debit card. Not even credit is acceptable.
I'm going to jail.
Yeah, we also learned you're going to jail, because I am filing charges.
That's his note. File charges.
Okay. And okay, we didn't really resolve much with fast food, so let's go right back into it. Now, Travis, you said that you worked in fast food. We actually have a photo to
Actually,
photo evidence of
that's
you
a picture of
working in
me
fast
working
food.
at McDonald's. I work the registers.
Yeah,
I
so
wash
you're the
tables.
second from the left in that.
Yeah, I was the second cow pig thing hanging from the.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah, both jobs. I worked at Arby's and McDonald's. They were the worst jobs I've ever had. Except Arby's was kind of sweet because you were there and it was kind of fun.
Yeah, for those 2 weeks before you quit.
Yeah, that was awful. McDonald's lasted an entire summer before I came to college, and every moment was miserable. I remember the last day that I walked out of there, I flipped off the building the entire way home.
Okay.
I was 18, and that was the only way I knew how to get rid of aggression.
Okay, now let's get to an actual topic that's more than just your life story, which we're all so thrilled about. Okay, there are a lot of...
Go on.
You're fired, Matt. You're fired. Okay, now there are a lot of children's hospitals that have fast food in them, and this encourages a lot of parents and like little kids to eat there, like somehow in their head thinking it's healthier because it's in a hospital. So, the topic is fast food healthy if it's in a hospital?
Yes, because
Bacteria can't survive in a hospital.
You got
Neither
it.
can fat, calories, cholesterol.
no matter what you do in a hospital,
It's good for you.
You're 100% invulnerable.
Staph
It's like a
infections
free
be damned.
pass.
Like, you come out, you're golden.
I was once stabbed in the face in a hospital, walked out, I was good.
I sleep
No
in
problem.
Doesn't show at all.
I know.
Yeah, you can barely tell.
Well, I wear a whole lot of makeup to cover it up. You would not believe how much rouge I've got on. Okay. Since nobody seems to care about fast
Not
food.
even a little bit.
Next topic.
Yeah, next topic. Best movie of the year 2006. Since we're basically at the end of the year, and I doubt the next Citizen Kane's going to come out in the next 2 weeks. We had some real gems like The Departed, Superman Returns, Snakes on a Plane. What do you think the best movie of the year was, Matt?
Snakes on a plane. If
Elaborate.
You're gonna give him that.
well, it's got two things you really need for a good movie:
Yes.
snakes and trains. And I think there's a plane on there somewhere too, but I wasn't really watching. No, seriously though, spoiler if anyone hasn't seen it, Kenan Thompson lands a plane because he did it on a PlayStation.
Actually, for realism, they really had him land a plane that
Right.
the entire cast was loaded onto.
And they
All
actually
died.
put snakes all over that plane and endangered everybody's lives.
It's actually more of a documentary than a movie.
Best documentary of the year.
Okay. Ben, what do you think the best movie of the year is?
I'm going to go with Borat just because the fake Eastern European making fun of stupid Americans is always good for a laugh riot.
Although, do you think it could possibly hurt, like, U.S. world relations?
Oh, I'm sure it'll kill him, but I don't care. Kazakhstan especially, like they're threatening to sue. All the gypsies are threatening to sue. Everybody's pissed at this guy. That's great.
They don't like to be called gypsies.
No, they're actual gypsies. They were suing because he was making fun of gypsies, and it's like a gypsy coalition.
Okay.
Prefer pikey.
I just want to have a quick subtopic. Is it okay to make fun of gypsies? I say yes. Because
Yes.
who cares?
I say yes because gypsy isn't really a race when you think about it. It's more of a way of life. And that's a way you choose to live. If you choose to live as a nomad and wear earrings and bandanas and have crystal balls, I think you deserve to,
Be made fun of ruthlessly.
daily.
Okay, I want to say this. Gypsies are nothing but ruthless, child-snatching thieves who are out to hurt you and your family. The end.
Wow.
All right, Travis, what do you think the best movie of the year was?
Gypsy 2000.
Yeah, it was a pretty good one.
It was an accurate, loyal, and honest, heartfelt portrayal of gypsies. No, I'd say it was The Departed because Jack Nicholson, Matt Damon, Leonardo DiCaprio, Alec Baldwin, Mark Wahlberg, best performances of all of their careers. And it's an awesome movie all around. Martin Scorsese's probably third best movie behind Raging Bull and Taxi Driver, which are hard ones to beat.
Okay.
What do you say, John?
What?
What do you say? Best movie of the year?
I'm going to have to go with The Departed on that one.
Why?
What?
Why?
The Departed because it really rocked and was like totally awesome and like there's like and I don't know why fists have bullets.
Did you notice how everybody punched each other in that movie? Everybody got punched in the face or threw a punch.
And like all the men were super manly,
Yes.
and the woman was also present, and like it's got like.
Well, wait,
also
no, she did her
present.
part. She was thin and beautiful, and she didn't.
We're
talk
going
very
right back to
much,
the anorexia
so-
thing now.
Yeah, well, I think we already settled that anorexia makes you gorgeous. I mean,
Do we have any other?
God.
Can we bring some of those anorexia pictures back? Just so
Yeah,
I
is
can take
is
a
that
look?
possible? Probably not.
Oh, there we
here we
go.
go.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, she's not that skinny. Oh, look at that shoulder blade. Oh, I want that to cut me in half.
Okay, let's get back to my pretty face.
You could probably stand to gain a few pounds, John. Just want to let you know as a friend.
Okay. I, at this point, want to remind the two of you that you both have challenges, and a certain jerkface lost his. But let's go on to our next topic, time travel. If you could go to any time period ever, where would you go, and what time-traveling mechanism would you use? Some possible examples being like the DeLorean, or a phone booth, or quantum leap accelerator. Let's start with you, Travis.
Well, I'd have to say a DeLorean because if you're going to go back in time, why not do it in style? Am I correct?
That's a good
Nothing
point.
says style like stainless steel.
Stainless steel. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful machine. How many cars have doors that go beep?
Because you can't
One.
park next to anything else.
You can parallel. Well, you have to learn to
Who
parallel
needs to
park 'cause
park
you're
when
gonna have
you're
to do that for
like
the rest of
in
the-
the
Flying.
1800s?
That's true. Yeah. Let's see.
Now, when would you go?
When would I go back in time? I'd probably go back to. Come back to me on that one. Ben?
Okay. Ben?
All right, I'm taking the Bill and Ted phone booth, just because it doesn't get any better than that. And I'm going to go to the future, like 250 years, grab something that looks cool, come back and sell it. End of story.
Okay.
You guys can have fun in the Old West, whatever. I'm a billionaire.
All right.
Okay, Matt.
I agree with the phone booth because I'd like to time travel to the phone booth and then be like, call my friends and be like, hey man, I'm time traveling.
And plus,
later.
plus, sometimes you don't have enough roads to get up to 88 miles per hour.
Right, and it needs
John,
to be over.
we're
like,
going-
like-
You don't need roads. Maybe you missed part of that movie. I don't know.
I always fall asleep before the very last line. Like, I'm there for Marty, but then Doc talks and I'm out.
Out like a light.
I'd like to go back to kindergarten because I would know everything.
Not only that, but you know how to kick all those 5-year-olds' asses.
That's right. Well, maybe not. I did see you fight.
Oh, snap! Oh snap!
You don't mean that.
No, I don't. Sexy.
Oh yeah, I know where I would go.
Okay.
I'd go back to the Dark Ages so I could have sex with Joan of Arc.
Why Joan of Arc? A 14-year-old French
What
girl?
if she says no?
I wouldn't. I'd wait till she was older.
No, you wouldn't.
We already got over this with the anorexia thing.
Okay. What if she said no to you?
Then
I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at your face when I asked the question. Then I just looked, and I'm sorry, it's a retarded question. She couldn't say no.
Thank you. And also, while I was there, I would invent Citizen Kane and
Okay.
become a trillionaire.
Now, related to time travel, every scientist who knows anything about science says time travel is not only possible, but will happen. Now, I just want to ask you guys, when do you think time travel will have already been invented to us? I'm trying to speak fourth dimensionally here.
I'm going to say never. Never, because if it already exists somewhere, why are we getting tourists from the future?
How do you know we're not?
Maybe we are.
Did you know I am actually from the year
You got me. I don't know.
2008?
I don't know.
What year did we invent time travel?
2006.
1945, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Actually, 2007.
There's actually no way to prove that we aren't all time travelers and that this show wasn't invented in the year 2045.
Actually, this show was recorded in 2012.
This show was recorded half an hour after you watched it.
We haven't even done this yet. So if you're watching, as soon as it's
Wait a
done,
minute.
stop by in Alumni Hall.
Yeah, you can watch
and
this
you
movie.
can
That's
watch
right.
it again. You might even be able to interact if you. Wait, no, don't do that because then you change the.
Wait a
past.
minute. This means I can go back and tell myself not to make this because this is the episode that ruins my career.
Wait, this is the episode where John dies at the end.
Ooh.
Next topic.
Next topic, yes. Currency for the blind. I mean, I know most of you out there are probably saying, who cares about the blind? Well, I'm telling you, I do. And I think they should have money that they can differentiate because how's a blind person supposed to know the difference between a 5 and a 10 or even a 20? Although you can tell 100, they're a little bit heavier. What do you think is the best solution for making blind people able to tell the difference in money?
Talking money. I'm sure we have the technology. Just put a little, computer chip. They'll pull
That's
it out.
true. If a TV can talk, why can't money?
Right. I mean, if a human can talk, why can't money? And then they'll buy their gumdrops or what have you, and it'll say, this is a 1, and they'll be like, whoops, this is an expensive gumdrop. This is a 5. Or you could have the money play, uh-oh, now there's a problem. What if hackers got into these computer chips and started playing pranks from a remote source? Like, I'm 100, just kidding, I'm a 5, I'm a 20, and then I gotta go.
Okay, I think we've established that
I'm
we
an
should
idiot.
all beat up and murder hackers and also destroy all copies of the movie Hackers so no one gets ideas.
I'll go with that.
Okay, Ben, what do you think is a good...
I'm going to say leave it alone because the day I can't rip off blind people anymore is the day I stop making money, period. So.
Fair enough.
I have expensive tastes.
Okay, Travis, what do you think is the solution?
I'm actually really qualified to discuss this issue because I have a mother that wears glasses. So I say we have taste testing. You have to lick over the president, and if it tastes like Abraham Lincoln, it's a $5 bill. If it tastes like Benjamin Franklin, is that 100?
Yeah.
It's all about the taste. You actually get to find out. We could use the time machine to go back in time and find
out what Abe Lincoln tastes like.
Find out what Benjamin Franklin's big giant head tasted like.
Okay.
Are you volunteering to link
have-
Abe Lincoln?
I'm not going to give up going to the Middle Ages to have sex with Joan of Arc to do this for the blind,
Okay,
but
I have a solution which is related to taste, only since everyone's going to be licking their money, we don't want to spread AIDS around. So instead of taste, scented money. Like we can, not what the presidents smell like, but what different parts of my own body smell like.
So which part would be
So
which?
like a 5 would be your armpit.
Yeah, and the 1 would be my crotch.
I'm never spending a 1 ever again.
You're not blind.
You have never smelled like
No, but they're all gonna smell like that.
You're gonna get all over your hands, and everyone's hands gonna smell like crotch, like John.
Okay,
crotch.
the 20 will be my feet, and then the 100 will actually be my hair.
You know what's funny? John's crotch actually smells like my feet.
I don't want to know why.
There's a
you know
direct
that.
reason, and I'm not
What?
gonna state
I
why.
don't know what you're. This is blasphemy. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, it occurs to me that the two of you have not used your challenges, and we're running low on topics, so. Fight!
Ben,
All right.
let's do it.
We'll be back in a minute for another minute of Mouthguard madness.
Give it 15 seconds.
Hello, my name is Major Jim Marino, Enrollment Officer here at the University of Maine's Army ROTC program, home of the Black Bear Battalion. Now don't worry, I'm not here to manipulate you into signing your life away to the Army. I'm here to offer you a chance to put yourself on a path of leadership and management that will follow you long after your time here at UMaine. Army ROTC is an excellent program that prepares you to be an officer in the United States Army. We offer several scholarship opportunities for those who want to earn a quality education while learning the priceless skill of leading your peers. If you're interested in trying out ROTC, but aren't sure if you're quite ready for the commitment, you can take our basic courses without having to sign a contract. If you find that it isn't for you, that's okay. And if you find that the Army is right for you, then we will take the next steps to make you an officer.
Welcome back. We've got another Mad Minute of Mouthguard boxing. In the ring, we have Travis Bourassa, who will be fighting Benjamin Jarvella over whether or not this show has had enough fights. Ready, set, debate.
Get up. Just do it. Get up. Get up. Oh! I hate this show so much. Oh, my kidney. Cut, I quit. Fuck this. Fuck this show. Peace, I'm out.
Every finger in the room is pointing at me. I wanna spit in their faces, then I get afraid of what that could bring. Got a bowling ball in my stomach, got a desert in my mouth. Figures that my courage would choose to sell out now. I've been looking for a savior in these dirty streets. Looking for
Welcome back. Okay, here's what we learned today. For one, if you're a little girl, eat while you can. You don't need to start impressing boys for another 10 years. Fast food is a topic that is kind of boring and no one cares about talking about. As far as movies,
The Departed. It's the best movie.
I don't think we decided anything, so
I'll fight you
let's
for it.
kill Julia Roberts. As far as time travel, we established that it's really friggin' cool and Back to the Future is really fun to quote. And we also established that certain people named you are never supposed to punch me.
My name's not you, it's Matt.
This show is over.
When your day is long and the night is young.